All right, let's cut right through all the noise, the clickbait, and those endless wait lists. We're going to give you the real working methods for getting your hands on the world's most advanced AI video models. Seriously, for free, or at least very cheap. Let's get you creative.
Okay, let's just dive in. This quote from YouTuber Malvia AI, it just perfectly sums up the feeling, doesn't it? Everybody has seen these incredible, mind-blowing demos from models like Google's Veo and OpenAI's Sora, and of course, everyone is scrambling to figure out how to get access without taking out a second mortgage.
Now, before we go any further, let's get one little thing straight, just to avoid any confusion down the line. We're going to be talking about a few different models, right? But the two heavyweights, the ones everyone is really chasing, are Veo, that's Google's baby, and Sora, which comes from OpenAI. This explainer is your map to getting closer to both of them.
I want you to think of this as your personal treasure map. First, we'll check out the most direct route. Then, we'll explore some pretty clever community workarounds and even some special academic passes. But, and this is critical, we're also going to show you where the traps are so you don't waste your time. Let's get started. Okay, path number 1. This is the most direct route, the one the companies themselves actually provide. This is your chance to get a legitimate first-hand taste of what these amazing tools can do, straight from the source. So, how does this actually work? Well, as the Source Analytics video points out, the secret is kind of hidden in plain sight. It's all about Google's Gemini Pro plan. See, it comes with a 1-month free trial that just so happens to include their Veo video model. So you just navigate to the Gemini site, click Upgrade, and pop in your payment details to start the trial, and, listen, the most important step here is the last one. Seriously, set a calendar reminder to cancel the subscription before that month is up so you don't get charged.
Of course, there's always a catch, right? This access isn't unlimited. Sources say you can generate about 3 videos a day. Now, that's perfect for testing things out, but maybe not for your next big epic film project. You got to think of it as a fantastic entry point, not a permanent free-for-all.
All right, so what if that official trial feels a little too limited for you? Well, there's a more, let's call it, unconventional path. We're calling it the community backdoor. And this is all about leveraging the power of online communities to get you much more generous access. Now, let's be super clear here. These are not illegal hacks or anything shady. As multiple sources point out, this is actually a pretty brilliant marketing strategy. A new company will literally pay for free access to a model like Veo and host it on a platform like Discord. Why? Their goal is to build a massive, hyped-up community of creators. It's smart, and the process is, well, it's surprisingly simple. You find a link to a Discord server from a source you trust, you verify your account, find the right channel, and from there, it's as easy as typing a command like /video, and then your prompt. You know, some of these servers will even give you a watermark-free version if you just provide a little bit of feedback. It's a true win-win. They get their community, and you get to create. Okay, this next path is a bit more specialized, I'll admit, but for those of you who qualify, this is one of the most robust and sustained ways to get deep, meaningful access to these AI models. We're calling it the Scholar's Pass, and it's for students, faculty, and researchers. And please, don't mistake this for just a few free credits here and there. We are talking about a massive scale. OpenAI, through its Next-Gen AI Coalition, is putting $50 million in research grants and resources on the table. The goal is to fuel breakthroughs and totally transform education. So as part of this whole initiative, OpenAI is partnering with some really elite research universities. We're talking MIT, Harvard, Texas A&M. Faculty and students at these places are getting credits and direct API access, which lets them explore AI in basically every field imaginable, from medicine to computing. You know, any good map also points out the dangers. And in this quest for free access, believe me, there are plenty of traps, scams, and total dead ends. So let's make sure you know exactly how to spot them and steer clear. This quote right here, it just captures the frustration perfectly. You'll see tons of videos and posts promising easy, unlimited access. But as that investigation from Malva AI found, most of these so-called tricks are temporary at best.
They get shut down super fast, and you're just left right back where you started.
This is where you really need to be careful. Here's how to tell a real opportunity from a total scam. Stick to the legit stuff. Official trials, communities you know are vetted, university programs, and official public betas. If you see some wild promise like unlimited access for $5, or sites asking for weird logins, or someone selling API keys, it's a trap. Just run the other way.
It's also super important to be realistic about what these tools can actually do, at least right now. Based on what creators are saying in communities on places like Reddit, even when you get access, there are real limitations. Consistency is still hard, characters morphing over time. Getting precise camera control is a struggle, and most of these models are still only kicking out very short clips.
Okay, so we've explored the map, we've identified the legitimate paths, and we've marked all the dangers. Now, it's time for you to choose your path and finally start your journey into AI video generation.
Let's just simplify your decision with a quick strategy guide. If you're a curious beginner, someone just wanting to test the waters, the official front door, that free trial, is perfect for you. If you're a savvy creator who wants to generate a lot more content, the community backdoor is probably your best bet. And if you're a student or a researcher, well, the Scholar's Pass provides just unparalleled access for your work.
The technology that really seemed like science fiction just a year or two ago is now officially within your reach. You have the map, you know the paths, so the only real limit now is your own imagination. The question is, what world will you create first?